Hey, how's it going, guys? Ancient Rune here, back with another build video, and today we're going to be going over my Blade Fury build, Bladed Boyo. Now, this uses some stuff that I've used from Lone Masterino, Bratua, and then some help with Brick and Butter, so shout out to them, being awesome Zane players and just Borderlands players in general. Um, Lots of fun, very strong build. And before we get started with this, I just want to say I'm live on Twitch pretty often. We do Borderlands and some other games. And then make sure to like and subscribe on this video. I'd really appreciate it. Share it if you like it and think it's really strong. And I hope you guys enjoy.
Open your bloody eyes! Could use some cover!
Alright, for the gear here, it's very simple. It's just based around the Blade Fury, of course, so this is the main gun we have. This is a max damage one. You want Gatling, not Masher. Gatling is higher DPS. The only one you really want Masher on is on Amara because more indiscriminate in body and mind. But for everyone else, you want Gatling. Here you'll see that it has Terror Cryo on it because we're going to be using Terror stuff. So for mobbing, you're going to want to have Terror Cryo. And then I have this one, Gatling as well, with AC Melee. This is mainly for bossing. I noticed higher DPS when using AAC Melee, and so that's mainly just for bossing stuff. And then I have a Face Puncher here, just because you can use it, but you won't really heal from it like you do from Blade Fury. Not as high since it's not as focused on the Face Puncher, but it can still do damage if you have one. And then this EMP5 is just here for mid speed. It doesn't do anything for the build. Here we'll have a Revolter. Any parts work, but I chose Fleet because we'll have your shield down with Infiltrator. And then I have ammo Terra regen, Terra ammo regen. And then I have any grenade works with melee apply Terror or ASC Terror. Both of those anoints work. We're not using grenades at all, so any grenade can work, just has to have that anoint. And then we're using Infiltrator. At most you want 5 in momentum, and then you want at least melee damage and mag size on that Infiltrator. And then there was nothing else that really benefited me, so I went fire rate. You could also get reload speed for the low times that we do reload, because sometimes you will reload, you'll just have a faster reload. But I just went fire rate since I rarely noticed myself reloading. And then we have an Icebreaker static charge. This is for better freezing for the Icebreaker part. And then when we're freezing, we're getting bonus damage. And then we have cryo efficiency. That's really nice for it. That makes freezing even more often. But I'd say the main things that you want on this is the mag size and the melee damage. Now you mainly want melee damage, but the mag size helps so you reload less on Blade Fury when shooting, because you have that ammo regen. Just having that higher mag size helps you gain more ammo. And then for bossing, I usually switch to a stone artifact. I don't really do anything besides like armor bar bosses, and then when there's like shield bar, I rarely need it. So I have a corrosive static charge. This is the main one we have. It's mag size, melee damage, corrosive damage. Again, main thing you need is melee damage and mag size if you can get it. And then corrosive damage, that extra damage there that you don't need, but it is nice. Now we use this Terra Cryo because it gets that cryo instant, so it's higher freezing. Now there's another way that I'll be showing in the skill tree, but this just makes consistent freezing, and you freeze like everything. Now for the skill tree, you will see we use Mantis and Barrier. I'll start in the blue tree. It's pretty basic gun build style skill tree. We go Violent Momentum because it gets the melee portion gets gun damage bonus, and then the Violent Speed to help boost the Violent Momentum. Salvation. So Phase Launcher does not get procced by Salvation because it does not have a bullet part. But the Blade Fury does have a bullet part in it, which and also a melee part. So that bullet part will be healing you from Salvation. So that's really good. And then we have Seeing Red, of course. And then I go Cool Hand to Cold Bore because I don't really swap too much. So I don't really like that. And so this is just, again, if I reload, then I have some reload boost. Violent Violence for more fire rate because we have Gatling. We'll get super fast fire rate. Playing Dirty just for those times when we get another projectile is really nice. And then I go 3 in Good Misfortune because that's just really good for Barrier. We go a lot more in Blue Tree than needed for the capstone just so I can get Playing Dirty and more points in Good Misfortune. So I've tested around. It's really like 2 or 3 points you want in Good Misfortune to keep up Barrier really well. And then of course Death Falls Close. And here we go 3 Paramunis just for the mag size, and then points in Borrowed Time. We don't need duct tape mods since we're not doing anything splash. And so we just go extra points of Borrowed Time. This is really all the extra points, and this Borrowed Time really helps for Barrier. Here we go Adrenaline because we don't want recharge rate. We want to keep our shield empty. Max shield does nothing. And so we just have Adrenaline. So like if our shield is up a bit, we get a little extra cooldown. And then I have Brain Freeze here. The melee part can't crit, but the bullet part, again, can crit. So this critting can help freeze stuff more. So I usually still aim for crits, even though crit isn't helping me. Because the bullet damage doesn't do that much. But getting those crits help for freezing. And that freezing gives us more Icebreaker bonus. Now for Purple Tree, we go Mana Focus, Commitment, and then Fugitive. And then I get Deja Vu again, because if I'm critting, that crit part has a chance to kill. And I just get that mag back. It's better than... I could get like Tunnel Vision or Renegade, but I'd rather have this chance of getting that ammo back. And then Headstone's Hand doesn't help us because the melee can't crit. Domino Effect for fire rate, and then Reload Speed, again the reload speed if we reroll. And then the bullet part Erasers, which is really cool. And that also still has the melee part in it, so you get that erasered melee. It's not needed, but it's really nice. If you didn't want that, I would just take it out, and then you could still get Proliferation if you want. The main reason we have Proliferation is just for more Borrowed Time stacks. Besides that, it's not needed. And we have Cold Shoulder just for that freeze rate, because that applies to everything, so you just got faster freezing. And then here we go All-Rounder, and then just Charge Relay. This part doesn't really matter. It's mainly just All-Rounder. All-Rounder helps since we have no shield. And then we also have no health regen, so we really want to make sure when we're gaining health, it's always from Salvation. We don't have any passive health gain besides that, so Barrier helps keep us alive if something does get through Barrier and we can't heal right away. And then for Guardian rank, I turn off Shield Reboot and Emergency Response. This is just so we can have the most uptime on those fleet passes for Revolter, and just having that down. And then I guess it kind of helps have that move speed. The weapon damage doesn't do much since it's just gun damage. But yeah, that's it for the build. And then I almost forgot that I also like to use M10 on here. You don't need it, but it's fun to have Speed Demon to help boost that final momentum and then just zooming around. You can use M11, but these are the modifiers I use. I use Speed Demon, Healing Avenger, and then Drone Ranger. I use Not the Face because that critting we're doing isn't doing much damage at all, so it doesn't help much, and so our main damage is melee, which cannot crit. So this basically does nothing for us. And so this is just better than having like Death Skulls to annoy us. And so you can do this, or you can do Mayhem 11. Both work really well. This does not depend on Speed Demon at all. And yeah, that's it. Hope you guys liked the video. This is a gun I haven't messed with in a long time, and I was like, hey, I want to try this out. And I was like, oh my god, this is strong. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.